Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today, we're going to get into the retirement of Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's get into this. So, much to the dismay of many boxing fans, Gervonta Tank Davis recently comes out saying that he's going to retire after 2025. And he also states that Shakur Stevenson, I'm paraphrasing here, is not a fight that he wants. And you can go back and check what he said, but to me it was a lame excuse, just like so many other fighters give when they don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. And to add something else to the mixture, he brings up Keyshawn Davis. And he also makes it seem as though he doesn't want to fight him either, which is a sad look, because a lot of people believe that both Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson can both defeat Gervonta Tank Davis. That's reason enough right there where Gervonta Tank Davis should want to fight them. Also, there's nobody really as good as them in 135-pound division. I mean, you add the accolades to it with Shakur Stevenson's 3 divisions and unification and all types of things, because also Shakur Stevenson has the best statistics in all of boxing. So there's just a mountain of reasons why Gervonta Tank Davis should fight Shakur Stevenson. And then you have Keyshawn Davis's last performance, which was magnificent. It was eyebrow raising. I mean, he looked like a goddamn superhero out there, the way he beat that guy down, Gustavo Lemos. And it's funny how right after Keyshawn Davis looks like this in a match where the guy came in overweight, 2 weight divisions overweight, and then Keyshawn Davis made him look like he shouldn't even be in there with a guy like Keyshawn Davis. That's how strong and fast Keyshawn Davis was. And it's funny how right after this happens, where Keyshawn Davis is looking amazing, all of a sudden, now Gervonta Tank Davis wants out. So you got Keyshawn Davis looking absolutely brilliant out there. He's looking untouchable out there, the way he fought that last match. If he comes in the next match looking like that last one, I mean, God knows who he can defeat. If he comes in there looking like that again, if he keeps coming in there looking like that, he's going to be big news. And just as this is happening, Gervonta Tank Davis sees this, and he also sees all the Shakur Stevenson fans putting pressure on him, because Shakur Stevenson is a fighter that many, many people believe can defeat Gervonta Tank Davis. The road to defeating Shakur Stevenson from Gervonta Tank Davis looks very bleak. And a lot of people feel that way. So you have that aspect of things, that pressure coming from Shakur Stevenson. And now you have this new pressure coming from Keyshawn Davis, who looks super strong, fast, sharp, and all these things. And he's got the personality that fans will congregate to. As long as he's putting on these type of performances, he's going to be a big star. So for Gervonta Tank Davis to make his exit from boxing at this moment, and then when asked about Shakur Stevenson and when asked about Keyshawn Davis, to have responses the way he did, it's a terrible look for Gervonta Tank Davis and his defenders and his most hardcore fans that deserve more from Gervonta Tank Davis. And they're out here, some of the defenders, doing all these mental gymnastics and And it adds up at the end of the day to the same thing, that everybody realizes what's going on here, that Gervonta Tank Davis hasn't fought top competition. This is no secret. And you have top competition right there, staring him in his face. Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, and all the excuses come pouring in. It was because of this. It was because of that. And then you got them trying to hit all these other angles. Oh, they did send a contract, but it was only for one fight. Can you get these things out of here? Gervonta Tank Davis could have made the match with Shakur. He could have made the match with Keyshawn Davis. These are facts. The only reason it didn't happen is because of what Tank Davis wanted to do. Because he is the fighter where all the money is flowing through right now. So his idea is going to be the one that goes through. And the fact that he didn't fight Lomachenko in his prime, when Lomachenko was unstoppable, well, he looked that way at 130 pounds. And Tank Davis, where was he? He was MIA. He was missing in action. Nowhere to be found. And then all of a sudden, when Lomachenko gets to a certain age, now all of a sudden, oh yeah, they act like they wanted to fight him. And Lomachenko had enough. So then you have all these guys now that are ready, hungry, ready to get the torch passed to them. Even though Gervonta Tank Davis still has, or should have, plenty of years left, he's thinking of retirement and doesn't even want to pass the torch. So, Gervonta Tank Davis, he must be battling some type of anger issues at the moment. You could see how he answers his questions in the interviews, and he's very off-put by the whole sport of boxing. And he's even venting and showing some aggression towards interviewers who are some of the best in the game and some of the coolest interviewers in the game. And there's absolutely no reason for Gervonta Tank Davis to flip out on them the way he did, but yet, from what I hear from the inside circles, that he did. And it was for absolutely no reason at all other than the person gave Keyshawn Davis an interview. So Gervonta Tank Davis is working through it. You can see how he's answering his questions, and he gets, when anybody asks him about Shakur Stevenson, he gets super defensive and angry. What has Shakur Stevenson done? What has Shakur Stevenson done? Well, he's the best fighter at 135 pounds. That's what he's done. That's what Shakur Stevenson's done. Everybody thinks he's better than you. That's what Shakur Stevenson's done. So back it up a little bit. Slow it down. Shakur Stevenson's a 3-division champion, Olympic silver medalist, and unified champion, undefeated with the best statistics in all of boxing. That's who Shakur Stevenson is. So before you sit there and say, what has he done? What has he done? When you sat there and you fought Ryan Garcia when he wasn't even a champion. You fought all these other guys when they were nobody. Nobody knows who the heck they were until you fought them. Everybody knows who Shakur Stevenson is. Now you're ducking so much smoke. The people you're ducking, their friends are more smoke for you now. And you're ducking them. And there's a lot of people who believes even Keyshawn Davis can get in there and have good work with Gervonta Tank Davis and possibly defeat him. So Gervonta Tank Davis's legacy, he clearly stated that that's not even what he's interested in. He wants to grab the money, get in, and get out. Take the money, get whatever he can, and get out. Now, but that's a double-edged sword, because when you can't resonate with the fans, and the fans get wind of what you're doing, and that will also that will affect the money. So it all connects either way. It's either you're retiring or you're not. You're ducking Keyshawn Davis, you're ducking Shakur Stevenson, or you're not. You're going to stay at 135 pounds and fight all these killers, or you're not. Oh, you'll move up to 140 pounds and fight them when they get up there, or you're not. Retiring now is a weak move, very weak move, even for your own fans. I know a lot of your own hardcore fans, and they're telling me that they want to see you fight better competition. And ducking Shakur Stevenson and ducking Keyshawn Davis is not what they want to see. So, what do y'all think about this? Gervonta Tank Davis retiring. Everybody, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button.